Advanced corner entry, engine brake, rear brake. Basically, when you're pushing hard into a turn, you need the engine or rear brake, to help take some of the load off the front tyre. For example, when I rode superbikes, being 4-stroke, I never used rear brake, and on the way into the turn I'd just get it down the gears and adjust it with the clutch how much kind of braking from the rear I needed. And when I went to 2-strokes, 500s, they have no engine brake, so I had to learn to use the rear brake in this area. And I want to explain a little how important it is and what effect it has. And I think the easiest way to give an example is if you're going into a turn, I think everyone's pretty much experienced jumping into a false neutral, you know, and you have no engine brake at all, and it feels like the bike has accelerated, you know, it goes straight ahead and you can't stop it in front. Well, the same is true in reverse. The more engine brake or rear brake you give it, the less it wants to go straight ahead, the more it wants to turn and help you. So I use that tool, you know, because it's pretty easy to get, if you're riding fast, it's pretty easy to get to the limit of your front tyre on the way in there. If you're like, oh, and the thing doesn't want to turn, it's going straight ahead. So you can help that by either rear brake or getting down those gears and adjusting how much. And it literally feels like, when you're on the limit, it feels like you've got a flat front tyre. You know, it goes, it wants to go straight ahead, it's squashing that tyre. And by helping it, it just gives, with the engine brake or rear brake, it takes enough load off it to feel like it gets its shape back and starts turning instead of going straight ahead. And I use it to the point where I'll go down sometimes an extra gear on the way in to help it get stopped. And once I'm in the turn, throttle crack, I'll click back up a higher gear ready for the exit. But that's how much I use it.